Hi YouTube, it's Molly, and today I'm here for the last of the questions. I think most of them are questions from pre-ops about pre-op diet, post-op, the puree and all of that, and then some other random ones I think are going to get stuck in here because I can't figure out where else to put them. So let's get to it. First question, do you have any good ideas on puree food, something that's quick and easy? Um, yeah, for me, all of puree was quick and easy. The most elaborate thing I did was like a scrambled egg. Ate a lot of scrambled eggs with guacamole, with avocado, with ricotta cheese. Um, that's pretty much what I lived off of was the scrambled eggs. Cause I was allowed scrambled eggs if they were loose. Mine weren't really loose, but um, on my puree stage, and honestly, I didn't really. I ground. Excuse me. I ground up some chicken once, but I pretty much lived off of the scrambled eggs with guacamole or hummus or something like that to go along with it. So yeah, not too exciting, but I just wasn't a huge fan of messing around with other pureed things. Um, a grocery list for the liquid diet and the puree diet. Um, Liquid diet, protein shakes. I'm actually going to do a video all about protein shakes and drinks some other time, but the protein I like, Syntrax, Isopure, Click, Chike, Java Pro, Spartos. I like a lot of it. But and then for puree, like I said already, I pretty much ate eggs with hummus and ricotta cheese. So there's my shopping list for you for foods. That's probably not the answer you're looking for, but really I didn't need a ton. I needed some protein shakes and some eggs and some things that were also puree consistency to put on my eggs to change up the flavor a little bit here and there. So yeah, and you don't need a ton of it because you're not going to be able to take a ton of it down. So I ate like one egg at a time. And eggs fill me up really quickly still to this day. So I can eat more than one. I can eat like almost two. Two will kind of like overdo it. But anyways. Um, Last minute advice for somebody going right into surgery. Just don't overthink things beforehand. If you've gotten through the whole process for how many ever months it took, you probably are confident in your decision, and any second, thoughts right before surgery are, the second thoughts you have right before surgery. If you didn't go through an extensive pre-op plan because you went to Mexico or something and are making a quick rash decision, maybe consider those second thoughts a little bit longer. I don't know, but I think if you've made it through months and months of insurance requirements, you know what you're doing. You're making a conscious and wise decision. So just don't let those last minute jitters kind of get to you. And don't overpack for the hospital. I see people pack things like tons of stuff. Like you're going to have surgery. You're going to be sleeping almost all the time after. Like, bring a change of clothes. That's it. Like, I don't understand. But that's just me. Change of clothes is enough. Is it a struggle to eat less and right, or are you always worried you're going to stretch your stomach? So is it a struggle to eat less and right? And then also, are you always worried you're going to stretch your stomach? I think I go through phases of like being worried I'm going to stretch my stomach. Obviously, I always measure and weigh everything, so I shouldn't be doing that. But over time, you do eat more, and you start thinking, I'm stretching my stomach. But it's a natural process that you go through, that you can eat more as you're further out. So it can be a little unsettling when you can eat more. I try just to, remember that like a lot of things, it's a part of the process. Is it a struggle to eat less and, what was it? Is it a struggle to eat less and right? So I guess by right you mean healthy. I don't find it personally a struggle to eat less. I eat my little bit and I'm happy with it. I'm satisfied. I'm not hungry anymore, and I'm done and I'm good. I don't have the urge to shove more things in my face. I don't sit here wishing I could eat more. I'm content with it. So for me, eating less is not a struggle. It's kind of a blessing that I can eat less and be done and not want to eat more. And is it a struggle to eat right? I'd say for the first 5 months, it was super easy. Month 5 has been a little bit harder for me. And we've talked about this in my weekly updates. I've just eating a little bit more off plan, conscious and aware of it. It's a little bit harder to stay on plan now. Might be because I had just not even tried eating things up until that point. And then once you eat them once, it might be a little bit easier to be like, hey, I can eat that again. I don't know. For me, it's not that difficult because I track everything, and if I go to eat something and I put something wrong in there, wrong, by whatever your definition of wrong is, if I go to put something in there that isn't exactly on plan, and I see how my numbers for the day adjust, that in itself can be enough to scare me away from eating it sometimes, or sometimes it's just knowing that you have to eat, perfectly on plan for the rest of the day to be able to accommodate for whatever that is. I like my 10-to-1 overall ratio. That kind of helps me keep things on check. If I can't recover from eating something and make my ratio at the end of the day 10-to-1, that's normally enough to scare me off of eating it, or eating the whole thing or something. Eat less of it, don't eat it at all, whatever it is. That 10-to-1 ratio really helps keep me in track. So yeah, early out, not so much of a struggle. Struggle now, I wouldn't really call it a struggle, but it's harder. And then last one here isn't a pre-op question, but it was the one random one. So what's the best low carb treats you've found? I like my pork rinds. We've talked about this before in many videos. I don't find them bad. I don't find them evil, and I know there will be a lot of people screaming. For me, in my plan, low carb is key. Low fat is not. And there's really not that much fat in them if you look at it. And it's not all bad fat either. If you want to get into the science behind that, go watch the other video. But anyways, I do like my pork rinds. I use them as a snack. I use them as crackers for tuna or whatever else. So yeah, I do like my pork rinds, other low carb snacks. I'm addicted to perky jerky. We all know that I'm on, my monthly mail order of perky jerky. I swear they've infused it with crack because I'm addicted and have it sent to my door on a monthly basis. Got lots of protein. It's fairly low carb. I mean, it does have some because of all the seasonings, but relatively speaking, yes, that's a good low carb snack. And then I eat a lot of cheese. Like, my snacks pretty much are like jerky, cheese, and pork rinds. It's about all that I can think of right now. I try to stay away from snacky things, which has been harder lately, but generally speaking, those kind of snack foods that we typically think of as snack foods don't fill the sleeve, don't hold me satisfied, and because of that I stay away from them, because if I can just sit there and eat, and not have any restriction, it's not doing what it needs to do for me, and that's just not good. Like, not low carb, for instance, but snack food in general kind of thing. Like, I can sit and eat popcorn all night long. I could sit there and eat it and eat it and eat it and eat it. It would not fill me up. It would not make me sick. I could just eat and shove it right through the sleeve. So yeah, if I'm snacking, it's going to be like jerky and cheese, because that'll actually fill me up, as opposed to something more snack-like, I guess. Those kind of light things that you can just slide right through. So yeah, I guess that's it. I'm going to do a video about all of the wonderful protein drinks I drink that I'm sure some people will hate and some people will love. I like my protein drinks still 6 months out. I don't see them going anywhere anytime soon. So yeah, that's it for today, guys. I will talk to you all soon.